Hi, I'm Colleen Sweatman. I'm one of the brother educators, and I'm here today to show you this exciting new piece that's on our lovely Aveneer. And I call it projection equals perfection, because with this you can't miss. You're always going to be right on. I'm going to open the cover and take out my newly designed stylus, and we're going to get a design ready. So let me show you the projection piece of this. It's just so cool. I'm going to choose a category. And notice that there's a lot of categories here for me to choose from. So I'm going to scroll all the way over to category number 22, food. And I'm going to choose the ice cream cone. And it's going to come in, and I'm going to set it. And I'm going to touch the projector. And the projector is going to come up and project my design onto my fabric so I can see it perfectly. And I can make all my adjustments there. Isn't that beautiful? I can see it in full color. I know exactly how it's going to look. And you can see the tools right now are here at the bottom, and I can move the tools to one side or to the other. Actually, I like them down at the bottom, so I'm going to go back there. I can move it in any one of those three locations so that it's not interfering with your vision of any of the design. So I can move it in any direction just by touching the arrow keys. So I touch the arrow key and you'll see it. This is rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it a lot so that you can see it move. So we're just going to touch to the left, and you'll see the big jump and how it moved. So it's really easy to see that that was what was happening. Now let's go to our next tool. And that is size. So I can make it taller or shorter, or fatty or skinnier. So let's make it shorter. I'll go to minus, that's the up and down, and that's the sideways. Or I can lock it into proportional so it does proportionally. And the lock is having it proportional, so I'm going to make it proportionally smaller. And you can see it shrinking right on the screen as it actually gets smaller right in front of your eyes, which I think is pretty cool. Let's go to our next tool. That one's move. So let's just move it. We can move it in any direction. Sometimes when it's a little more centered, I'm moving it closer to me, and you can actually see it moving as I touch that. So that's exciting to be able to watch it happen. Let me shrink the tool so the tools are out of the way, and you can see the design completely. So I can call the tools back and make any changes that I want to make with it. Now I'm going to change some colors. So I'm going to come over here to the gear, and I'm going to choose background color. This allows me to change the colors of the background so that it helps me to see it. Now in this case, I'm stitching on white fabric in my hoop. But sometimes I'm just auditioning a design, so it's nice to be able to see what different backgrounds would look like. What would it look like on a black t-shirt? Ooh, I really like the way that one pops. But let's try it on the blue t-shirt. Now see, in the blue t-shirt, the problem is that my blue ice cream that's right up here on top just gets lost. It doesn't show up. So what I would do then is I would just change the color of the thread when I'm ready to stitch my ice cream. But I already know that I'm going to run into that, and I really appreciate this feature, because how many times have you stitched a beautiful design on a beautiful product and then gone, oh gosh, I wish I'd have looked at a different color to make it show up better. And so that's what we're able to do here with all this auditioning. We can get exactly what we want before we begin. And it really, really, really cuts down on any mistakes that we might have made. So that is projection perfection.